standing close enough to the camera. So apart from that, I'm good. Don, you've just come back from Spain where you've done your training camp with Daniel Dubois in advance of his big fight with Oleksandr Usyk. Altitude training, world-class facilities, not necessarily something Daniel's experienced before. How did you kind of sell it to him, if you like?
Quite simple. He trusts me. The minute we had our meeting for me to become his coach, I said, I work on trust. Yeah, I need you to trust me. Anything I give you, you're unsure, question me and I'll break it and explain it to you. So when I suggested it, he looked at it and his father looked at it, and it made logical sense to take him out of his comfort zone. Remember, we're fighting in a foreign land in Poland, so why not start by making it as uncomfortable as we can from the preparation period? Then that will serve us well when we go to a foreign land, try and contest for those belts. He's already experienced that being out of his comfort zone. That's the logic behind it.
And how did he?
And those are the words of Don Charles, the trainer of Daniel Dubois. And as you heard him say, he wants to make Usyk uncomfortable every second. And let me counterpunch. First things first, shout out to Seconds Out for the interview with Don Charles. And I must say that is the right game plan, the right strategy. Because we all know Usyk can box. He's a magician in the ring when it comes to boxing. A lot of people try, like Anthony Joshua, they try to show their own skills. But if their skills boxing-wise is not up to par with Oleksandr Usyk, he's going to run away with it. And plus, he can fight. He's not just going in there boxing and moving and boxing and moving. No, he shows you boxing skills plus more. Footwork, speed, determination, combinations. He shows you the true package, okay? And I think Don Charles, funny that he once trained Derek Chisora, because that's the fight that I think about. One of two, actually. Derek Chisora versus Oleksandr Usyk and Marcos Maidana versus Mayweather. Okay, they're both in the same boat. And Daniel Dubois knows he has to make it uncomfortable. I like that. Go in there and do exactly what Derek Chisora did, but better. Use your youth, use your size, use your power, go to the body like we've seen him work the mitts, you know. And I like that. I like that idea because Marcos Maidana did the same thing to Mayweather as Derek Chisora did to Usyk. The only problem, Derek Chisora ran out of gas, but he pushed it onto the 12th round. So you got to give him credit at his age. But Usyk found a way. He adjusted and started working and boxing in between those savage blows that Derek Chisora was throwing. And if Daniel Dubois can duplicate anything close to Derek Chisora, win, lose, or draw, I think that's a successful game plan. You can only do what you're trained to do. And I like Don Charles. He believes in trust. And I think that's the first thing, you know, and Daniel trusts him. He mentioned him being his boxing father. I'm not sure about that one, but, you know, if he wants to be that therefore it is what it is, right? Now, Daniel Dubois, he has power. You know, the only problem is his last performance wasn't stellar. But neither was Oleksandr Usyk's when he fought Derek Chisora, and then he went into the Anthony Joshua fight looking brand new. So hopefully that's Derek Chisora. You know, I mean, that's Daniel Dubois. And if Daniel Dubois can come out changing locations, fighting in a high altitude, if he's in shape, because he's going to need to be in shape, he can take it to Usyk and make it tough and rough. Another example, Orlando Salido and Lomachenko, without the low blows, okay? But he did exercise a good game plan. You fight the boxer. You never box the boxer. And Don Charles has a very good game plan. We'll just see how Daniel Dubois can execute it, you know? And I think he has a shot. If he puts the pressure on, like I told you guys yesterday in my video about Daniel Dubois, I remember Anthony Joshua fighting Usyk. If he could fight the ninth round, every round like that, like Marcos Maidana tried, okay, like Orlando Salido did against Lomachenko, he may have something, you know. So I don't count him out. He has a puncher's chance. And I think this is the right game plan for Daniel Dubois. So I'm really eager to see what he can do, because he did take that loss. You know, he seems a bit gun shy at times, but he did put it on Kevin Ledena, regardless of that weird or strange fight. But he hurt his leg, so hopefully his legs, he won't get injured, because if he's injured like he did with Kevin Ledena, it's over with. It's done. You know, throw in the towel, because Usyk will box all around you and then some. But I like Don Charles's game plan. You guys tell me what you think of Don Charles stating that Daniel Dubois must make Usyk uncomfortable every second. He's going to need the stamina. He's going to need the desire. Let's see if he has it. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.